There's such a thing as summer hair and winter hair, and we are all suffering from winter hair. The cold and dry air causes static and breakage, but wishing for warmer temperatures won't help our hair. So today we welcome back Brandon Hunt from the Bee Hunt Effect Style Studio to tell us how we can take care of our locks this winter. Good morning.
Good morning, Kiana. Thanks for having me back.
Yes, well, we're glad to have you back because last time you were here, you shared with us the importance of the correct headgear to wear outside, not just to keep our head warm, but to protect our hair. You also reminded us to not go outside with wet hair for more than just obvious reasons, avoiding catching a cold. Today, what tips do you have for us to keep our hair healthy this winter?
Okay, well, I have 3 holiday and winter tips for you guys. My first tip is don't overwash. Now, even if you use a nice cool water temperature, overwashing the hair in cold weather can also cause damage. So since washing hair strips the strands of their natural protective oils, I would recommend giving the hair a break by increasing the times in between your wash days. Remember, your natural hair oils will protect your hair to a degree, so try and wash less frequently in the winter. And if you shampoo the hair daily, I would recommend going a day or two between those washes to see how your hair responds.
Okay, so if you are the type of person that washes their hair daily, what do you do on the days that you aren't washing your hair?
Well, that leads us to tip 2. Perfect, which is add dry shampoo for extra support. If you're worried about your hair getting gross between washes, dry shampoo can help keep the hair looking, feeling, and smelling clean. I would suggest that you use a dry spray under your protective headgear to maintain its cleanliness. And remember, protective headgear like hats and beanies will protect the hair from brutal elements of the cold. So I would recommend spray your hair, pop on your protective headgear, and go.
Okay, so I see these dry shampoos. I hear of a lot of women, I guess guys too, but girlfriends I hear that use the dry shampoo. There's so many different kinds out there. So, I mean, is there anything in particular we should be looking for? And is
Not
it,
necessarily.
and also, is it really cleaning our hair or is it just making it smell good?
It's kind of like a refresher.
Okay.
Most dry shampoos are formulated the same, so they are typically formulated exactly the same way with maybe 1 or 2 ingredients off for maybe smell or to deliver different benefits to the hair. But most dry shampoos are formulated the same way, so any dry shampoo for what it's used for will be fine.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
And then you have a third tip, really a sixth tip, because we continue from our last conversation, but you say to try a protective style. What do you mean by that for the winter months?
So, as I pointed out with the hats, your hair still needs an extra layer of cold weather protection. So the cold weather itself is damaging. So consider wearing your hair in a bun or a braided style, because what happens is it allows your hair to rest and maintain its natural moisture and natural oils.
Okay. And then
Mhm.
also too, like if you pull your hair up in a bun or wear it, I mean, now like the 2 French braids are really popular and cute. Not that I know how to do that, but but it causes, I guess, less stress in your hair because you're not putting heat on it and things like that nature, right?
Exactly. None of the wear and tear from the heat styling tools. Remember, braids and twists and things like that help the hair to rest. Also, think about getting creative for the holiday and incorporating one of your favorite holiday scarves. You can always tie a headband around and actually incorporate the scarf into a braided
Hmm.
ponytail. That's really popular this season for the holidays as well.
You know, speaking of ponytails, and this is, I guess, somewhat a protective style, I've been noticing a lot of people adding the clip-on hairpiece ponytails or buns.
Yeah.
I've been seeing all ages, colors, folks that
Yes.
are just
It's
like getting
great.
really creative with that.
That's a great way to achieve one, the look that you want, and then it's also more added protection.
Yeah, and I would think a little easier too, because if you just
Yes.
slick your hair back and then, add the little piece to it,
You're
I
good.
say in theory it doesn't sound like that hard. It sounds like it's less work and time than curling or blow drying your hair, but I could be wrong. But
That's
well,
easy.
Brandon, thank you so much for these additional tips that you shared with us this morning. Certainly a great way to keep our hair healthy and protecting our hair this winter season. Thanks so much.
Thank you.